Alright, back with more Minecraft. I have turned down the capture settings a little bit this time because it seemed like I wasn't getting the full use of them anyway last time, so maybe this will go a little smoother. Not sure. Yes, new Optifine, I know. Alright. Is that a little bit more FPS, I think? No, there it went. Maybe better. Maybe a little better. I've heard recording can really lower your FPS, and of course the full screen's not helping. Alright, let's see. We didn't actually look into every chest last time. We didn't really look into the items chest. So here's a look at what's in there. I got my flint and my feathers, in case we need to make more arrows, although we do have quite a few arrows already. Got my stacks of wheat, more than enough sugarcane to make into paper, plenty of string, cocoa beans, all my various dyes, enough seeds for certainly a garden and probably more, plenty of spruce saplings, as well as some others, lots of steak waiting to happen, since again we don't actually eat here. I'm curious to see whether I'm right about that issue with the fountain. Let's check that out quick. I wonder if somebody did place a water source block here. Nope. Can't seem to find one. I wonder what is causing this. This is so weird. Did it just collapse? It did. It just... But this isn't. Is it a difference in the way it's sitting? I mean, I don't want to destroy it, but it's like there's something under here, but as far as I know, there isn't. Hello? Any source blocks? Ooh, I collected one somewhere. Where did I collect you? Where did I grab that source block? Well, that's weird. Weird and kind of upsetting. I don't feel like pillaring up right now and fix that, so dump that back into here. We can patch up that little spot I saw earlier in the last video there. Can certainly use a little bit more in there. Yes, you're very noisy, I hear you. Alright, so... I love my doorbell. Drop the buckets off. Right, and I need my outfit. I realized upon watching the last video that there were so many times I started to say something and then just didn't finish my sentence. This window is the newest change I've made to the house. Pretty happy with it, although I do wish I had a window that let me see Michaela's place, because I try to keep things kind of even that way. What else did I start saying and totally forget? I don't remember now. I think something about, to the effect that I had planned to have more storage here and just haven't gotten to it yet. Something I started to say in here and didn't finish? I don't know. It's going to bug me for a while, since I can't remember what it was. Oh, here's how I made these steps. I'm pretty happy with it. I have the one set of steps leading down, and then I actually have another set of steps upside down on the underside to make it look a little more complete. Nice. I guess if you're stalking me, you can tell now that I live in a part of the country where we have basements. Ooh. No, night. That doesn't matter. We're in peaceful. Yeah, so let's take a tour of the rest of the town here. And we'll start where it all started. Over here is the barn. This is our original kind of bunkhouse. Oh, here goes the frame rate. You can see it's the barn. This was our original house when the kids created this world. And inside, we now have like everywhere else, we have cake for weary travelers. And the original chimney that I had made. And we now have some farm supplies. We won't talk about where that diamond hoe came from. It may or may not be legit. Sugar, just quite a few things here. Potatoes. You can see we've been busy robbing the desert village. A hoe for any planting and replanting that would go on outside there in the crops. And this was originally where we had the bunks. We had a triple-decker bunk bed here for the three of us to sleep, and yeah, it was nice. We all kind of shared a room, and we shared this space to work in. Up here is the second floor that I built when I got tired of only having the one, and yeah, it was nice, but we never did much with it. Like I said, I prefer the glass blocks. The kids like the panes. So I think Jeffrey took out the blocks here so that we could shoot at things. That was important to him. And upstairs also, we have a sort of a lookout. When we used to go out and adventure and explore, it would be difficult to find our way back sometimes until we got familiar with the area. So I put these torch poles up so that we'd be able to see the place over any of the local hills. It's now higher than the surrounding countryside in most directions. We never have really crossed this river. None of us, I don't think, have ever really explored down there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. You guys, you having fun? Yeah, this is why there's nothing planted there. I came by a while ago and harvested it and decided, you know what, I'm not even going to bother replanting it, because that's now apparently the sheep pond. That's meant to be the cow and mushroom pen. We need to do some serious organization with these animals. And again, Jeffrey has knocked out some of the glass here so that we can throw eggs or shoot our bows. I'm going to come up here and put stairs around the edge so that we can just walk right up there. Maybe I'll do that later. When I walk by, like I said, naturally my frame rate drops severely with all these animals. But every time I come by, oh man, we need to breed these up. I'm going to go grab some wheat quick. We use a lot of leather whenever we have access to it, and it just doesn't seem like we have enough cows now, does it? Really, really doesn't. And whenever I'm here, I like to, that's what I started to say, whenever I'm here, I like to walk by and scoop up all the eggs. And there are times when our chicken population has gotten, potentially dangerously low, so I scoop these up, and I just like to, oh, I have the wheat, you love me for my wheat. And I just like to sort of bombard these into the pen. You usually get 1 or 2 chickens out of it. But here, yes, I have this wheat. You love me for my wheat, right? Okay, cow. Mushroom. Commence with the further animals. Excellent work. We'll just let those grow. This used to be a much smaller pen, but it had become like 2 pens. Oop, breeding XP. Let's grab that. Ding. Ding. Yeah, this was a much... Move, sheep. This was a much smaller pen, and it just fed back this way, and it wasn't really... It didn't have a regular shape to it, so what I did was I went ahead and... Oh man, this is driving me nuts. There. That'll help out a little bit while we're around all the animals. Yeah, so I just built the edge out, and they didn't have enough room to roam around anyway, so now they have a little more room for their families and such. Doesn't that look a lot more like a bull when it's little like that? They're so cute. Some of Michaela's rainbow sheep. Excellent use of sheep. A little disappointed. I guess there's a red one over here. I guess that's red and not pink. No yellow, no orange. Oh, the yellow one's taking a bath. I stand corrected. This sign I put up when we used to get lost all the time, before I realized that kids can't actually use the coordinate system very well. Do not understand that as well as I might like, so... yeah. And I used to think, oh my gosh, you guys, sheep, honestly, move, I'd like to give a little tour, if I may. This was our original farm patch that the kids built, and then we got some animals, chickens and whatever, coming in to destroy it. So we now have a different farm system up near Michaela's house. I had started hollowing this out, thinking that I was going to mine back down under the hill, and just control the water somehow. But that didn't really develop that way. I actually went a totally different direction. Is that a cow taking a bath? I actually went a totally different direction with how we mine in the end. So, yeah, you tried to get out, but you failed. Make me pop you in the face, sheep. So, yeah, we all lived here, but eventually we were able to move out, and the kids built us a nice town hall up there. Eventually, I said that I'd be pretty happy to have a place of my own, so they built us a town hall, and this was our apartment building for a while. And yeah, we each had, instead of having bunk beds all in a common area, we each had a room, a floor. This was our farm for a while, formerly the farm. Now we're watching for new construction. Something cool may appear here. Try not to give anything away too much, but right now it's nice because the area is lit up. But yeah, something might appear here. We'll see. Michaela's Railroad mail system. Yeah, here was the front door, and that led inside to the bottom floor, where this is now. I've constructed a nice cutesy poo road from my. I guess I could put gravel leading to the door there. Seems a little unnecessary. Yeah, there's a gravel road that leads over here, passes the town fountain. Eventually I plan to connect this up, make a loop around it, and connect up to Jeffrey's Road. Maybe drop that road down into the ground so that it looks a little more flush with the landscape. Oh, dawn. Moonset, sunrise. Very nice.